So me and Bex, Girl Outdoors, have started out on our canoe trip, which is going amazingly well so far. How are you doing back there?
I'm doing good. It's a bit cramped, but
yeah, just a little bit. On this trip we're going to be doing our, our 48-hour survival challenge with our 24-hour ration packs.
Yeah.
So it's going to be good. Wish us luck. So here goes. That'd suit me and Bex. Betty Lou. So we've now arrived at our destination for the night, well, for the next 2 nights. How's the trousers, Boo? So got a nice fire pit here. So when did you last camp out here then?
last year sometime.
You look like you're on a proper expedition.
Do I?
With that life jacket and trousers.
This is a proper expedition, what are you on about? Oh,
There's a nice selection of firewood there. Love that. So on my last video that I done, I showed you guys the 24-hour ration pack and everything that was in it. So now I'm going to go for my first snack, I think, of the day. Decisions of what to go for. I think I'm going to go for the cereal bar caramel. So see how that turns out. It's pretty good actually. And there is 201 calories in that. So we came to the conclusion that it would be a good idea to incorporate the survival challenge in with the boat trip. So it's going to be a cool, interesting trip. I'm looking forward to see how it turns out with the limited amount of food that we have over 2 days, but I think it's manageable. Probably not for Bex though, with the amount of chocolate she normally eats, so looking to see how that turns out. Anyway, now I'm just collecting some firewood and then I'm gonna chill out. So Bex is now eating one of her snacks. Which one's that?
That bar. I don't say what it is.
Is it sesame seed?
That's it.
Sesame seed bar. Bex is also doing a video on her channel called Girl Outdoors.
Lovely day though, isn't it?
You're just imagining that's some chocolate.
No, these are quite nice. It's because there's 3 bars and I just want to eat one of them, but they're stuck together. So I'm just going to try and eat one instead of all 3.
Oh, that's quite hard.
You know.
Got my bedding area set up for tonight. So got a wool blanket laid down. So just going to be sleeping on that with my travel sheet, which is like a liner. So I'll be sleeping in that for some extra warmth, and using my jacket as a not blanket, using my jacket as a pillow, and then fire there for extra warmth. And yeah, that's about it. So it's going to be an interesting night. Let's see how I get on with that. Anyway, now what I'm going to do have one of my electrolyte drinks, which is sweet cherry flavour. So I've got 3 of these in the pack, and we're having one today, one tomorrow, and one on Monday morning before we leave. So yeah, I'm going to make that up now and see how that tastes. So either later tonight or tomorrow, we're going to do a walk over to the ruins over here. What did this used to be over here, Bex? The building?
A monastery.
Seems pretty cool. Have you gone over to that before?
Yeah, a few times.
So just collecting more materials for the fire now. I'm now going to be using the survival matches that were provided with the ration pack. So at the moment I'm just reading a book I think I've spoken about before in my channel, Women in the Wilderness, about Miriam Lancewood, of her story of survival and self-discovery and living off the land. And one of the points in the book that I'm just reading is very interesting actually. I strolled a little way into the forest with no particular purpose. As I walked without aim or goal, I suddenly felt the world expanding. Everything was beautiful and made sense. It occurred to me that the meaning of life lies in aimlessness, where there is no focus at all. The world opens up. I thought of the village I had grown up in, the quiet, small roads lined with willows along which I had rode so often on my yellow bicycle. I'd like to cycle to a small reverse and climb into a willow to watch the birds in a lagoon. As a child, the world had always been new and beautiful. But when I grew up, that feeling had vanished. By living in nature and walking in beauty, the enchanted world was slowly revealing itself to me again. So she had her morals and beliefs come back to her through living in nature, brought everything back to when she was a child with no aims and complete freedom. And that's what the wilderness brought to her through living that lifestyle compared to a mainstream lifestyle. So I find her views and outlooks on life very interesting to read. So any women out there, or even men that are interested in the wilderness, this is a very interesting book to read about her journey and successes of bushcraft and the wilderness. So I've just put my meal of tonight on, which is the bean and pasta salad. So they stay in for about 10 minutes. So I'm now just eating my bean and pasta salad, just heated it up. So you're going to see how that tastes. So that's pretty good actually. This is the first meal, proper meal of the day. Had breakfast this morning. Small breakfast and the cereal bar that you guys saw earlier, and now this meal, and this one contains 342 calories. Nearly finished this now. I'd give it a high 6.5 out of 10. I'm looking forward to my Suki toffee pudding, which is in the ration packs, so I reckon I'll savour that one for tomorrow instead. So I'm now having a Great British tea with some sugar and some creamer. It's now 7:30, so planning to be in bed by about 8:30. It's chilled.
I am indeed.
So water's just boiling away now, and I'm also having some of my melon, mango and pineapple fruit mix. They're really tasty actually. So once I've had the tea, gonna hit the hay. I'm feeling pretty tired now. Ready for tomorrow. How's it going?
What, me or the fire?
You.
Me? I'm doing good.
So what's you got over there then?
No, it's
She's got a
nice little biscuit.
biscuit on the sly with some Nutella. What is it? Hazelnut spread. So it looks pretty yummy, doesn't it? So I'd say we've had about 700 to 800 calories today.
Quite good actually. Oh,
What have you
fell
done?
in the cup. Oh, I'm gutted now. Hasn't melted. Dang.
So the sun's just setting now. It's been a good first day of the survival challenge. It's gone pretty well so far. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, day 2, the final full day. Save most of my meals for tomorrow, like the dessert that I've got. And then also going to check out the ruins over there tomorrow as well. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful here. It's my first time camping here. Just going to be sleeping on the wall mat tonight. Should be interesting. Especially as it's been pretty warm in the day. It gets quite chilly at night because of the temperature dropping. So it's amazing having the opportunity to camp out here in such a gorgeous location. I feel very privileged and lucky to be doing this. So, just putting the last bit of logs on the fire. Night, guys. Wet loo. Morning, guys. So, it's a pretty cold night last night. I had to keep getting up throughout the night to rekindle the fire. So yeah, up every 3 or so hours. But yeah, it was quite comfy on the ground apart from that. Morning, Bex.
Morning.
How did you sleep?
Huh?
How did you sleep?
I slept well apart from getting up twice.
Why did you get up? Rekindle the fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get some restocks on. Otherwise, once that fire went out, it got cold rather quickly. So, yeah, it was quite a long night. It's now 5:30, so might get up and get some breakfast. So here I've got my apple and cinnamon muesli with milk, and I'm just adding 100 ml of water with that now, mixing it in, and then leaving that to stand for about a minute. So I'm super hungry, so I'm really looking forward to this. So the muesli breakfast is actually really good. Really enjoying that, so yeah, definitely recommend that one. It's raining now. This was not forecast for us, but we've got the tent set up with all our bits under, and now I'm just chilling around the fire, getting some warmth, waiting for the rain to clear. That's the thing with England, the weather is always very unpredictable. So it's now lunchtime and I'm cooking my lunch, which is the rice pudding. That seems going to be pretty nice. So I've got for lunch, and Bex has got some rice. So that's just cooking away now. So the rice pudding really good. Probably the best thing I've eaten since I've been here.
Favourite meal?
Yeah. You should be jealous right now.
No, I'm pretty happy with my rice.
What, the pilau? What is it? Pilau rice? Is it? So just come out for a paddle. Super peaceful out here today. Really nice. So I haven't actually seen a soul, which is really nice. Just drifting. Just listening to the sound of nature. So this trip's really nice, just not seeing anyone. Just being on your own, it's actually really peaceful and relaxing. So, really struggling now. It's 4:15. Yeah, and I'm just looking at the food now. pretty hungry, and I've just got these sweets to keep me going for the last few hours before I have my steak and vegetable meal. I really feel like having this now, but it's a bit too early at the moment, so I'm just going to sit down for a bit and save some of my energy. We've been out on the boat a bit and collected some logs as well. Yeah, I'm just going to chill and hopefully the hunger subsides a little bit. Hey Bex!
Alright.
So what's this you're making here?
A little, like, necklace. Because my one broke, didn't it?
Oh yeah, who taught you that then?
Good old John.
The main man?
The main guy.
Looks fun.
Yeah. He taught me well, didn't he?
Sure did.
I can't believe I still remember it, to be honest.
Maybe I might have a little go at that.
Yeah, it's really addictive.
Therapeutic.
Yeah, especially with that view.
It's a beautiful day. So I'm just eating the steak meal now. It's actually super nice. Don't know if that's because I'm hungry or it is just genuinely really nice. But I'd eat anything right now, to be honest. So I'm super happy to be eating now. So that steak and vegetable meal that I just had was real good. I love that. Shame it's finished now. Enjoy.
Cheers.
So I'm now just eating up my sticky toffee pudding, which is delicious. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of that now. So just going out for a sunset boat ride. It's beautiful, it's true. So I just wanted to do a little chat about this weekend and how it's been and how it's gone. So it's been highly beneficial, more beneficial than I expected, as I've learnt so much. Just like the small things in which I've learnt from being out here. It's definitely more rewarding than I thought it would be and more challenging, but I think that's what makes it very rewarding in terms of the sleep system, how I slept last night, which was obviously just on the ground, and so the lack of sleep and lack of food, so lack of energy that I've been experiencing. So it just shows how hard nature is and these conditions out here, but it's also brought like a massive love of the outdoors for me, even more than I had before, especially doing this and what I experienced at the off-grid place at John and Dave's 2 weeks ago. So it's changed my perception on the way I look at things quite a lot, and definitely wants to make me lead a lifestyle like this. And it makes me look at the way people live their lives as them being very crazy for doing that, as life is very short and you've got to make the most of your time here doing things that you love and enjoy, that are meaningful to you. So being in nature is certainly a life I want to aim for, even though it does come with its very strong challenges. Before, I used to think it was very easy, this lifestyle, but actually it's quite the opposite. So I feel like I've come to a very strong realisation here, which is why very few are able to live this way, because of the systems that are put in place for you to go against living this kind of lifestyle. But this is the lifestyle that we strongly need to lead, where we truly belong, not working our 9-to-5 jobs and stuck in houses all the time. That's what we sort of need to aim away from and not be drawn towards. So I think more people need to wake up towards that, and I'm glad that me and Bex are one of them, well, if not aiming towards that, as it can be a very difficult world out there, and you've got to make this existence worthwhile for you. So whatever you do, be happy. It's not going to come easy, but definitely wake up, get out there, live the life you want to lead, and don't be so controlled by rules and the system, because this is where we need to be, guys. Loving life. So this ruins here is from the 1100s, so it's super old. To think the ancient people would have rode these rivers and walked them lands, and here I am existing and feeling this. It's quite truly sensational, and many people will see this in years beyond my time as well, unless the machines take over.
Of all the money that e'er I spent it in good company, and of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me.
Good morning! So, Bex has been fishing this morning. This is the look of a fisherwoman. Fisherwoman. Oh, right there. And it's been a good challenge the past 2 days. And all food is now sadly over. Finito, finished. Just got a few drinks left in here. So, it's been a good time.
Me?
You had a good time?
Yeah, it's been great. Really enjoyed it.
No, we're
Don't
just...
want to go home, to be honest.
No, neither.
Yeah, it's been really peaceful. Nice little challenge as well. Try to get this belt on.
Now we're just gonna have a hot drink and then head off back in the boat.
Yeah.
So we're now heading off. It's been a great time, great place. So guess we'll see you next time. Massive thanks for everyone watching this camp out challenge that we had. So yeah, all the food's gone now. It's gone quick, but it's felt like we've been here quite a while. So I've highly enjoyed it, and that's certainly been a trip to remember, and it's certainly taught me a lot more things about life. It's all about learning, isn't it? So massive thanks to all my subscribers. I wanted to say a massive thanks to John for giving us the opportunity to do this challenge and setting it up for us. So much love, everyone.